I first met Dr. Fischer about 1986. My mom was living with us. She was in her mid-80s, and she was having a lot of eye problems. Went to a number of doctors, and there was just really very little satisfaction for her and for myself. And Dr. Fischer moved into the area, and I gave him a try with her, and it was the most satisfying, wonderful experience I can say that I've had in medical experiences. From the minute you walked into the office, his mother, Faith, was there, and she made you feel as though you were the celebrant of a party for you. It was like your VIP party. You came in, and she just welcomed you with open arms, and she was chatty, and from that point on, it was just kind of like a marriage. It was wonderful. My mother ended up with a lot of medical issues, and the eyes being part of it. And you can meet doctors who are wonderful, you can meet doctors who are friendly and capable, which Dr. Richman is all of them, but he went so far beyond, I think, anything that anybody would ever expect, including during a period of time where she had to have both eyes patched. So every day I went with her, and he would remove the patch on one eye and treat it, leave the patch off, and he alternated this. What was incredible was that he did it on Saturdays and Sundays as well. So I think most doctors, when they're treating you on a daily basis, they kind of forget about the weekends. He did not, and this went on for weeks and weeks, leading into months. One day I went to the office, and after my mom went in to see Dr. Richman, Faith called me over, and she said, "Richard and I were talking, and we decided that you and your family need R&R, and we're going to take care of your mother for a weekend." And I went, "What? This is like your doctor?" And his mom saying that they would come and take care of your mother for a weekend. You can get rid of a dog for a weekend, a cat, a fish, your children, not your mom. Moms just are not transportable, and people really aren't anxious to babysit a mom. I went home, and I was just jumping up and down for joy with excitement, not that we would ever take advantage of it, but the thought that somebody really cared enough for everybody. So it wasn't just treating the patient, it was the family. And how often do you see that? I don't think you see it. I've never seen it before. I've never seen it since. So to me, that's probably the most incredible testimonial that anybody could ever give to a human being. And I feel very strongly for the character. So I believe that his medical credentials speak for themselves, and his innovations or inventions have been well documented. I think this is something that maybe a lot of people don't know, and I'm happy to share that. I think it's great. The care that my mom and my family received after our initial visit with my mother, I think is probably unparalleled in any medical profession of the doctors who we've visited, and unfortunately our family has had a lot of experience because we've had a lot of medical issues. I've met some wonderful doctors. I've met some who aren't, but the overall complete package of Dr. Richman is something that I just, as I said before, I think is unparalleled. Something that was very special, going back to those times in the 80s, doctors didn't specialize in geriatrics. Doctors didn't want to see elderly patients for a variety of obvious reasons. Dr. Richman embraced her and made her feel she was really important and that she still had a long life ahead of her. It wasn't kind of a patch job to just keep things going for a short period of time. We were looking at an extended life. I don't think you find that, and you didn't find it back at that time. Doctors really were resistant to taking older patients. And Dr. Fischer welcomed her with open arms. And certainly, as I say, when you walked in the office, Faith was just there with this, "Hi, how are you? Welcome." And it was like, "Surprise, there's a party for you." Every time, every single day, even if it was every, 7 days. Well, she wasn't there on weekends, but the days that she was there, it was very special. So I believe that his character, as well as the professionalism, his heart, his medical knowledge and abilities. It's a package that you don't find very often. And I'm thrilled and excited that I've had the opportunity to be part of it, and that he was part of my mom's life in particular, ours as well. But it was just the initial meeting and starting a relationship from that point on. I feel very honored to have been part of it.